has been in great form this year, playing up forward or in the ruck. So an interesting move by the Tigers. Bitterscombe again doesn't take control. Short kick, Moorcroft 25 metres out, should kick a goal, bangs it through. Bowden's lead was ignored. Dragicevic just pumps the ball along. Big pack of players. Hilton was the high flyer. Johnson from 55 metres out. Fletcher should mark in the square and kick a goal.
Fletcher has stayed down on the forward line, and just at this moment he looks like a loose man on the forward line. You can't be having that. Denham. Fletcher is being picked up now. The hand pass comes back. Hardwick up towards half forward. Moorcroft outnumbered. Roving by Ramanaskas. 51 metres out. Magnificent kick.
Lucas had it and lost it. Toyney nearly pinched it. Lucas, handball didn't hit a target.
High tackle on
He's got the free. Too far out to score. He's got Fletcher in the goal square, so is Alessio. So some tall timber, plus Lloyd on a lead. Alessio in front, got it. From just inside 50. Alessio leans back. Good enough. So he kicks his first goal of the match, and the Bombers fall.
Who can match up with Fletcher? Well, nobody's that tall, nobody's that fast.
That's the problem the Tigers have, Drew, no doubt about that. And that's the beauty Kevin Sheedy can have. They're all Australian fullback, going forward and being a goal kicker.
Nobody's that athletic. Look at that by Fletcher. Alessio in the goal square. Chance to get a bit of a break. Alessio, point-blank range, gets the goal. Gale, who started the game on the bench, then went forward, now on the ball for the Tigers. But Essendon rip it out. On the run is Johnson. 45 metres out for a wonderful goal. So a goal each in the last minute, and the margin back to 23 points. Alessio against Gale. Gale wins it. Comes down to Solomon. Hurried kick. Oh, terrific mark. Smoking Joe. Just plucked it away from his opponent, Mercedes. And Matthew Lloyd has his first clear chance for a goal. Breeze into him, but might be reaching him down there. That is a fantastic kick. Well, that is the kick of a man worthy of leading the goal kickers for the entire comp.
Great evasive work, pumps the ball back to the square, needing a kind bounce, and getting one is Pryor, who's coming to the side with Fraser. Hurd and Buick not lining up for the Bombers today. Blumfield from the half-back flank to the half-forward line. Lloyd this time. Long, long way out from goal to Wellman. Quick hands. Ramanaskas wants it. Now does the shepherding as Wellman centres the ball. Coming across was McCurry. Fletcher sets it up. McCurry's going to run into the open goal. Bombers. Now the ball is coming back. He's kicked a goal. Magnificent play.
Who is that Rolls Royce and can normally get out of those situations?
Even Rolls Royces can run out of petrol.
They can. He did on that occasion, Drew.
Kick by Lucas. Fletcher. Oh, well done. Gee, you wonder whether Vardy's the boy for him, but then what options do you have?
Maybe even Ben Holland could go back there and play on him.
So Fletcher coming up for his second goal. No problem. Breeze slightly going Richmond's way, but it does swirl here at the MCG, so you wonder whether it makes that much difference. Long certainly got distance from a standing start. Courage by Kellaway. Here's Fletcher again. Round the corner. Freeze third.
Barnes beaten in the ruck this time by Gale. Broderick had it and lost it. Force forward. The Bombers are good at forcing it forward. Lloyd. This time now, a Tiger player is down. He's hurt his shoulder by the looks of it. May have been. We'll check on that. Looks like Toyney.
Toyney, yep.
Great grab by Ramanaskas. A one-hander. outside of 50. A high ball. Big grab, Solomon. This to stretch the lead to 41 points. The Bombers going for 17 wins on the trot. Solomon drills it.
Start well, put the foot on the gas, and have the game won by half-time. They've only trailed at half-time twice. McCurry, another goal.
Too easy.
Tremendous play then by Stephen Alessio. Just took it out of the ruck. Pushing and shoving with Holland, has a fresh air shot. Hardwick again burrows in after the ball. Can set it up wide to Pryor, who rockets the ball to Barnard. It's where the Bombers can open it up. It's a floater back towards Long. True centre half forward Lucas. Half kicks the ball off the ground. Chappie hasn't lost it. Caracella takes it, runs to 50. Blake Caracella bangs it through.
What about Adam Ramanauskas in there? I think the crowd just settling back into their seats after that goal. Well, we might get an exhibition from the hot premiership favourites here in the second half. Doubt very much the Tigers can make much of a game of it. Little hand pass comes out from Caracella, and they've got the ball up the ground once again. Lucas, Lloyd with a bit of a space. .40 out, maybe only 35. There's another one. He wants a long one. He's gaining a bit of ground. He wants Knights at half-back flank. Oh, shocking kick. It wasn't Knights' fault. It was just dreadful delivery by Bowden. Johnson intercepts. Michael Long.
You couldn't believe that Joel Bowden could actually miss Matthew Knights.
I think he played a lot of games for the Western Bulldogs, or Footscray as they were then.
350, they tell me.
Solomon for goal. No mistake.
Hurried kick out towards centre wing. 2 against 1. Hilton. Can he take on 2 of them? Does it magnificently. Going to ground was Knights. Just couldn't quite keep his footing. McCurry was bowled over by Hilton. Daffy's been caught by Jacobs. Starting to flex the muscles, the Bombers and the Tigers. Barnes from centre half back to Caracella. Non-stop action in front of 80,000. Ramanauskas belts the ball long. And Alessio has been too big, too strong. With 8 marks, 14 possessions. Alessio in the best form I've seen for a long time, straight through the centre.
Here's Ottens on the ball after failing to punch. He goes up against Barnes. Barnes gets a hand to it. Caracella for the Bombers. Precision with hand. Hardwick, precision with foot. McCurry puts it up to the champ full forward, but he's swamped, and man in front. Alessio again.
I reckon this is the best I've seen Stephen Alessio play today.
It's hard to believe he could play for about an hour and a half and not touch the leather. And Alessio is just having a picnic and kicks another goal. Kellaway clears for the Tigers. Hardwick, I tell you, he'd be nearly first pick. Ruled through the finals for the Bombers. Here goes Michael Pryor. I reckon he's probably been an emergency 100 times in his career. Comes to Solomon. No distance on the kick. It'll bring snow, but it'll bring a mark to Caracella.
Well, he should have actually
kicked a goal earlier this quarter. Lines up for his second. Got a real float to it. Float's good enough. Of course, the Richmond Premiership player the Tigers hate the most today is Kevin Sheedy, because he has plotted their downfall and they've given him an absolute licking. I think Henneman might have had stars in his eyes a moment ago, thinking about his first ever league goal, rather than giving it off to Matty Lloyd. Here's Pryor. Lloyd capped. Good hands.
He was still around here.
Andrew Gaze and Leonard Copeland.
Watch him step around here on his right side. There's no doubt about this.
Oh, gets it anyway. Well played, Merckx. He's kicked 3. Pryor's kick. Barnes outnumbered. Oh, better judgment, though. Play on, said the umpire. Wasn't a mark to Barnes. Comes to Denham. Floats the kick to Fletcher. Another rare mistake. Out to Masiti. Won't matter. Caracella. He's just licked his chops as he's taken advantage of his teammates' great kick ascendancy, and Alessio will be kicking for his 5th. Caracella started on the bench. He's racked up 7 marks and 17 possessions. Alessio for goal number 5. What a day he's had.
Oh, yeah.
Hardwick is well named. Ball back towards half forward. Ramanauskas. They're working it brilliantly. And Pryor has been spectacular. He made the most of his chance today. Inside the 50. Punched in front of Mercury. He keeps it out in front. Lloyd bouncing. Great goal, Matty Lloyd.
Well, he kicks a lot of goals like that, Doug. Mark Mercury, just to take that ball, fed off the handball, and then immediately put himself in the way as a block for the opponent, so that he gave every opportunity for Matty Lloyd. Fletcher tries to kick it mid-air. Another kick a goal, Lucas!
Oh, no.
So a piece of history for the Bombers today. 17 wins straight, which beats their record in the seasons 49 through to 50, 16 wins, and 50 through to season 51, 16 wins. 17 on the trot, and another goal to the Bombers. Lloyd's got 4. A 93-point lead to the Bombers. Alessio has been great today. Moorcroft relishing some time on the ground. Lloyd looking for a bounce. Hasn't been his best day, but he's still booted forward. Jacobs gives it across. Lucas runs into the open goal. Bangs it through. He's got 2 goals, both coming in this final term.
Well, not coming in short to Hardwick. It's still in the back pocket. Barnard at halfback. This will be the final action of the day. Knights has it. Siren. Bombers still unbeaten. 17 wins straight at the start of the season. A club record. And so emphatically, margin 101 points.